Hello everybody, welcome to this vocabulary session. Who's in the chat here? Hello, who's here? Hi there, Rod. Pablo, welcome back.
Thank you very much.
I have a question for you, Pablo. Are you ready?
Yes.
I want you to give me a 7-letter word which fills the gap. I'm going to read a sentence for you.
Okay.
And I want you to find a 7-letter word. Our plans for the vacation fell blank. What do you think that 7-letter word might be? Our plans for the vacation fell blank. You can write the sentence if it helps. Our plans for the vacation fell blank. Not failed, fell. Fell. The past of to fall. Our plans for the vacation fell.
Just one word or 2 words?
I just want one word, but the rule is fell apart. That would make some sense, but I want a 7-letter word. So, who can write the sentence? Our plans for the vacation fell something. Fell gap. Our plans for the vacation fell. Do you know phrasal verbs, Pablo?
Little bit.
So this is a phrasal verb, and the first part of the phrasal verb is fall or fell.
Suddenly.
Fell suddenly. How many? Hi, Igor. Where did you disappear to? You're back again. Welcome back.
Technical problems.
Okay. As long as it wasn't technical boredom problems, that's all right. No, good. Good to see you back. So I'm looking for the word which has 7 letters. Please type the sentence if you can understand the sentence. Our plans for the vacation fell. Thank you, Hazel. Very good of you. Our plans for the vacation fell. I'm looking for a phrasal verb which means that went wrong. Something bad happened and it all came to nothing and didn't happen. Something like if you imagine you're walking on a roof, an old roof, rickety, shaky, crumbly old roof, and happens.
Throughout.
You're there, just about. You need 7 letters. Is it throughout? Fell throughout or nearly there, but you've got too much now. Fell down. Fell down is another idea, but doesn't work quite so well here, meaning it didn't happen because of some problem. Something went wrong. So, Igor, just tell me your word, but take the ending off. So fell, 7 letters. And in English spelling, it's spelling 7 letters. It might not be 7 letters in America, because it's one of these. With an O-U-G-H. So the answer, through, fell through.
Oh, okay.
Now, can anybody give me another sentence with us using to fall through or fell through? Let's keep it in the past because it is good to use it in the past because it's explaining what happened. You could use it with fall through. It might happen. This might happen in the future. or you could use it in the past. So can I have a sentence from anybody, please? Gianni, hi there. You're new here.
Yes. Hi.
So how are you with phrasal verbs then?
I don't know. I have to construct a sentence with fell through.
Yes, and so do you understand the meaning? Because first you need to know the meaning of it.
No. Can you? I didn't understand.
So in our sentence, we said our plans for the vacation fell through. It means they didn't happen. Something went wrong. Maybe the hotel wasn't finished, or something happened and the flights were cancelled, bad weather. So to fall through means that something went wrong and it didn't happen. So can you make us, that's one meaning, because remember, sometimes with phrasal verbs we can't say this is what it means, but we can say this is what it means in this sentence. Sometimes or often. So it can mean this. So can you make a sentence for me that's correct?
I try. I fell through my plans for holiday because.
Can you write it for me? Because and while you're writing, I'm going to discuss it in more detail. But I'm looking at Igor's. I fell through exams last week. I don't like that sentence, and I'm trying to think about why I don't like it. I fell through exams last week. It's not exactly I failed my. So if the exams fell through, it's almost as if they didn't happen. Maybe you didn't get the chance to even sit them. So Igor, I'd like another sentence there. I fell through my plans for next holiday. Not too good. Not too good, and I'm trying to explain why. I fell through my plans. My plans fell through. So something.
The subject, okay, is the plans. Okay.
So it's the wrong form. Yes.
Our deal with this company fell through.
That is the first perfect one. Yes. Mustafa, was that you?
No, Yusuf.
Yeah.
Yusuf, sorry, I can't see who's speaking sometimes. Yeah, Yusuf, say it again, please.
Our deal with this company fell through.
Yeah, the only thing is people might not get those words because your pronunciation of deal. So can you say our deal with this company fell through?
This company fell through.
That's a great sentence. You should work for a dictionary. Our deal with this company or that company fell through. So can you see the form of it now? Our deal with this company fell through. Maybe we'll move on unless there's another sentence. Does anybody have another sentence? My plan to clean up my flat fell through as I went shopping instead. Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? Because you actually decided. And
Can I say my argument on that debating fell through?
It doesn't sound so strong here, no, now, but let me think about that one. My argument in the debate fell through. I'm losing the meaning a little bit here, so it's best to use this something went wrong with something and that thing didn't happen. So my vacation was cancelled because the hotel had overbooked and they wrote to me apologizing, saying they'd made a mistake. They refunded me all of the money I paid for my booking, but my vacation fell through. All right, let's move on now. Next. I'm looking for a four-letter word. I fell through the exams last week is not good, Igor. So that's just I failed my exams last week or something else. So that's not the right form for fell through.
Can I say my arrangement for the holiday fell through?
yes, your arrangements can fall through. That's better because something, not you, fall through. Okay, so now 4 letters. You should blank on trying until you can do it. Can you write the sentence, please?
Keep.
You should keep on trying until you can do it. So good. Straight in there with keep on. So I don't think it will take long to give me some examples of keep on. Keep on trying. So notice that my verb is in a gerund form, not keep on to try, keep on trying. So more sentences, please. The on actually isn't really needed. We could say keep trying, keep running. But keep on is really for emphasis here. It's an interesting question as to whether it's a true phrasal verb. What is a true phrasal verb, Igor? Do you know?
No.
Anyone know what a phrasal verb should be? What? We have 2 verbs, 2 words at least, but there's another thing about phrasal verbs, because lots of verbs, intransitive verbs, have prepositions too. So what is special about a phrasal verb? I keep on trying to study is good. I keep on working. A phrasal verb is made of what?
A verb and a preposition.
Yeah, usually a preposition. Just occasionally it's an adverb, but yes. So usually a verb plus a preposition. It could be 2 prepositions if it's a kind of intransitive form. So now, when is it different? What's the difference between a phrasal verb and an ordinary verb that has a preposition? Hazel has said it's important that it changes something, it changes the meaning. So if I say don't put until tomorrow what could be done today, what's the missing preposition here? Don't put until tomorrow what could be done today. Well, that sounds like put up, accommodate, or put up with, to tolerate, but no, it's not that one.
Off.
Don't put off until tomorrow what could be done today. So put off equals put. Is that true or false? Put off equals put. No.
No, it's not.
Put
true.
off equals what? Postpone.
Delay something.
Postpone, yes. So the meaning is different. That makes it a phrasal verb. Right. Next question. I'm looking for a 7-letter word. Procrastinate. Oh, procrastinate. That's a very posh word, isn't it? That's also maybe used in speech. So if people are beating about the bush and procrastinating, is that the right spelling? Sounds like it's not. That's better, yes. So next, where are we now after that? So next one, 7 letters I'm looking for. Oh no! I think I made a spelling blank.
Mistake.
Yes, we make mistakes. So make collocates with mistakes. Make goes with some things like mistake, make a mistake, not do a mistake. 5 letters now then. He is eating less in blank to lose weight. He is eating less in blank to lose weight. Who can write the sentence for me? He is eating less in blank to lose weight. And the meaning is something like so that he can. So that he can. In blank to lose weight.
In order.
Yes, good. In order to lose weight. He is eating less in order to lose weight. Great. 4 letters now. I can do it myself. Sorry, I can't do it myself. Could you give me a blank?
Favor. Help.
Could you give me a help? That's help is usually uncountable in this sense. Could you give me some help?
Hand.
Could you give me a hand? Yes. Could you give me a hand? Could you lend me a hand? Could you give me a hand? Many hands make light work. And too many cooks spoil the broth, so be careful. Next one, 5 letters. This book is blank made into a movie now. This book is, we spoke about tenses, so it's a passive tense, and we did this in the last lesson. If anyone was in the last lesson, think about the early part, about the tenses and the passive work we did. This book is blank made into a movie now.
Turn 2.
This blank is turned into, no, it's not that one. So what word is often used with passive tense? Hazel knows. This book is being made into a movie now. So being helps form the passive tense in the continuous. Being made into a movie. Has been made into a movie. Can anybody put this into a future form, please? So this is a plan for the future. So using this same sentence, can you write it into a future?
Is going to made.
Is going to made. This, let's have a look. Can you tell me the whole sentence, please? This book is going
To be made.
Yes. This book is going to be made into a movie. Now, I have to change one word. Now, whoops, and make sure that movie is spelt correctly. So, this book is going to be made into a movie now. That means now is okay when it's not now. It's the plan now. But what word means in the future, but not a long time into the future? So this book is going to be made into a movie, but not now.
Immediately.
Soon is better, I think, because it's a kind of plan and it's not immediately, because these things take a while, don't they? So quite soon. Next word is 5 letters. No, it isn't, it's 3. I've lost 2 letters, it's 3 letters now. He has dropped blank of university. He has dropped off of university. I tend to not say off of. So if I fall off a horse, I fall off a horse. But I know some cowboys fall off of a horse. But I always fall off a horse. But it's not off, it's out. So he has dropped out of university. What is the formal verb equivalent of dropped out of university? Can you write the sentence, please, in full? He has, instead of dropped out, he has something university. Not left, really, because that means he's probably got his degree, finished, and qualified. He has quit. He has quit university, yes. So he has quit, so that means he didn't finish his course. Right, quick ones now, beginning with letters. So give me a G. A G, a place where works of art are displayed. Just shout out the answers. A place where works of art are displayed. Give me a G. A place where works of art are displayed. Sometimes called an art G. What is the G word? How do you spell it? That looks like gallery. A gale is a kind of strong wind. So to prevent the A becoming an A, you have to have a double L, galleries. Yes, art galleries. Now I'm looking for a C word. And it's a fictional person in a film or a novel.
Character.
Character. That's what we want. Speedy answers. V word, opinion. It is my that this is a waste of time. It is my opinion, a V word. V for victory, V.
View.
My view, yes, or my viewpoint. It is my view, in my view, in my opinion. Good work. An F word, but not the F word, an F word. To come after something.
Forward.
Follow.
To follow. To follow, yes. Good work. An E word, great happiness. I'm about that. I'm absolutely E about that. E word. I feel great happiness.
Excited.
Eager is more keenness to do something in the future. Eager is to be keen about something, ready to do something.
Exciting. Someone said.
Excited about something is great happiness. It's a little bit off the meaning, but excitement and happiness can go together, but they're different, aren't they? So something which is closer to excitement. There was a drug.
Ecstatic.
Yes, ecstatic, elation, ecstasy. Who can spell ecstasy? Quick, run! They're coming for you. Out the back door. Through the window, quick. Okay, so who can spell ecstasy? Ecstasy, that's a good word to go in the spelling quiz, I think. Ecstasy, spelling, yeah. So next word. Begins with D. Judy! Next word begins with D. A personal record of daily events.
Sorry, we can't hear you.
Diary, yeah, a diary, that's right, diary, that's a good word. So, thrifty, who can write the word thrifty? And what does it mean? T-H-R-I-F-T-Y, thrifty. Oh yes, we've got dairy and not diary there. So, diary and dairy. Dairy products are made of milk. Diary is what you write in. every day you write an entry in your diary. But now I'm looking at the word thrifty, Thrifty, thrifty. Who can write it? Tell me about it.
Who is precocious?
Precocious? I think if you're precocious, then maybe you're a little bit above your level, and maybe, for example, if a young girl speaks to a teacher as if they're on equal terms at school, and she's 8 years old and the teacher is 12, or the teacher is 25 or something, and she's speaking in a very clever way, she might be precocious. Thrifty is looking after things, particularly money and expenses. So thrifty. So can you find a word beginning with F, which is similar to thrifty? A word beginning with F. Difficult one.
Frugal.
Frugal. How did you do it? I don't believe it. Frugal. Wow.
We found in dictionary.
Aha. Well, it's good practice. Yes, I just didn't think anyone would get that one when I saw that one there. So now, I want a 4-letter word, and it fills the gap. You must work hard, or blank, you might lose your job.
We did with
Yeah, that one wants
2
to
weeks
go away.
ago.
I'll find another one. Yeah, I need to sort these out really, because I think they get mixed up in the wrong order. So now, let's try the 4-letter from another one. Be warned, our boss, I think we have done this one actually. Anyway, we'll do this one again, and then I'll find another. Be warned, our boss is in a bad what today?
Sorry, could you repeat?
If you know the answer, and we've done it before, just shout the answer and we'll move on. Be warned, our boss is in a bad blank today.
Mood.
Bad mood today.
We did.
4 letters again. Yeah, so if you've done it, Igor, then you're getting the benefit from revision and turning up a lot of times. So that's good for you, because you've been working hard and you've learned a lot. I've noticed that you've improved in just the time I've known you. So 4 letters again. We should blank it in turns to drive. We should blank it in turns to drive. First you drive, and then I will drive. We should blank it in turns to drive. Four letters. Take it in turns, yes. So if you're playing a game and everybody has to take turns to play, you play and the other person who is next is sleeping, and you jog him, and what do you say to him? You're playing a game, maybe Monopoly or Ludo or something like this, and you finished your turn because everybody has to take turns. Alternate turns would be 2 players moving alternately, for example in chess. But if there are more, then it's not really alternate, but taking turns. So the next person is to play, and you have to remind them. What do you say to them?
It's your turn.
Brilliant, yes. It's your turn. Yes, good. That is very natural and well done. Good one. Next one is 4 letters. Dinner is blank about ready.
B.
4 letters. Dinner is blank about ready.
Almost. No.
Just about, yes, because almost would have to be with ready. Almost ready is just about ready. Next word is 4 letters again. Will you take blank in the discussion or just listen? Will you take blank in this lesson or just listen?
How many letters?
Yep, we've got it. Take part in. To take part. Take part. in. What is the formal verb for take part in?
Join.
Participate.
Participate, yes. Will you participate in the discussion or just listen? Will you take part in the lesson or just listen? Next word is 6 letters. Don't rush. We've got blank of time.
Plenty.
Plenty of time. Good. 2 letters. They stood side blank side.
By.
Side by side. Side by side. How can 2 people stand? How else? What other ways can you express the position of 2 people? Side by side.
Parallel.
And what if they are walking along the street holding hands? 3 words.
Hand in hand.
Hand in hand. Is there any other? What if one is following the other? We could say one in front of the other. Okay. Next one. 4 letters. Our teacher will be back the week after blank. Two ways to do this one. Our teacher will be back the week after blank.
How many letters?
4 letters. Our teacher will be back the week after blank. Which week is coming up after this week is
Next.
next week. So the week after next, how many days do you think it might be? Maybe
7.
maybe more than 7, because next week starts maybe only 2 days away or 3 days away, according to what next week is. So next week might be only 2 or 3 days away, because if we are now, if now it is Saturday, we could say that next week is Monday morning. So next week could be only 1 or 2 days away, but the week after next must be at blank 9 days away. It must be at blank 9 days away. What word is it?
Last.
At lest? Not lest. Well, you've got the right
Least.
word, but least, at least. At least 9 days away. So, next word is 4 letters. The next, no, I'm going to miss that one. The next word is 6 letters. Don't rush. We've got plenty of time. And the next word is, we've finished that one as well. C, a C word. And it means cautious. Can anybody spell cautious first of all? Cautious. Not gorgeous. Ooh, you are gorgeous. No, not gorgeous. Cautious. You are cautious. Take some, be a bit braver. Don't be so cautious. It's good to look before you leap, but
How many letters?
don't be so cautious. And I don't know how many letters, but it begins with C, just like cautious begins with C, but it has a similar meaning to cautious.
Civil.
Civil is polite, civil. So that's a different meaning. So cautious, not courageous, and that's not how you spell courageous. Courage is C-O-U-R-A-G-E. And courageous would be similar spelling. So I need a word beginning with C, and it has the meaning of cautious.
Careful.
Careful. Careful is one. Or circumspect. Who can write circumspect? That is a bit more formal.
I can.
Circumspective. Wow. Now, the next word begins with N. And it's a place where objects of interest are exhibited. And you remember, Igor?
With what letter?
It begins with N, and it's a place where objects of interest are exhibited. The Tutankhamun exhibition might be in a... Lots of old artifacts and things of interest.
Museum.
Especially a museum. Museum. If you are trying to reach an objective or a target, what is your A word?
Aim.
The aim, yes. Aim.
Goal.
Goal. Aim, yes. Aim, fire. You know, I always feel sorry for Will. Do you know Will? Sure. Is it? I think he's William. I always feel sorry for him because in films everybody's always firing at him. They're always saying fire at Will, fire at Will. Poor Will. Okay, F word please, not the F word, an F word. The base upon which something is built. F.
Fundament.
Fundament, and that might be good, but what is a building word? The base upon which something is built. So actually physical building could be, we have to lay good, fundament is a good word, but I want a word which is specifically about buildings. Foundations, yes. You have to lay foundations. Igor, can you tell me how foundations are laid in a building?
I don't know.
What do they do?
They hold the building.
That's what the foundations do, but how do the builders start to construct a building, say a block of flats or something? What do they need to do to the ground to make foundations? Anybody?
They do.
At the bottom of the bridge
The bottom of the bridge?
is the foundation of bridge.
Yeah, so the bottom part of the building, but the foundation, is the foundation above ground or
Firstly,
below ground?
They do a pit.
They do a pit,
Yes.
or maybe they make a pit, or they make a pit.
Yes.
What do we call a pit that travels a long distance? So it's maybe a meter wide, maybe a meter deep.
Yawner.
A what?
Yawner.
Can you write that word? Yawner? Yeah? I was thinking of a word beginning with T. Can anyone think of the word I was going to use, beginning with T? And it was used in the Second World War as well. A nasty piece of work. They were digging themselves into long T's.
Oh,
What
I know.
word is that?
Trench.
Trench. Trench warfare. I don't want to even think about it. But you get the command to go over the top and get shot. So trench warfare, trench. So they dig this big trench, and then what do they do with it, Igor?
They put in trench beton.
Not beton or baton. That's in Hungarian and Russian, but in English, what do they pour in there?
Concrete.
Yes, concrete or cement, concrete, yes. So that forms the foundations. Okay, the next word I want is a U word. U. A strong desire. I haven't to do something. A U word. I really get the sudden feeling that I really must do something. It's like a U word.
Urge.
And how do you spell it?
U-R-G-E.
It's not urge. It's, how do you say it? Anybody?
Urge.
Urge. Urge.
Urge.
Urge. I have the urge now and again to drink beer. Urge. The urge. A C word. To keep on doing something. We spoke
Continue.
about keep on and continue, yes. A P word. To chase something. A P word. To chase something.
Pursuit.
Pursue. Pursue. That was in the Some Like It Hot reading, because the gangsters were being pursued in hot pursuit. There was a police car on their tail in hot pursuit. How do you spell this word, pursuit?
P-U-R-S-U-I-T.
Brilliant, very good. So now we're going to gaps again. 3 letters in the gap and a phrasal verb. The discounted shoes sold blank very quickly.
Off.
They sold, not off.
Out.
They sold out quickly, yes. If things are selling very, very quickly, there is a metaphor. They're selling like what? Or they will sell like... Does anyone know the
Hot.
metaphor? Hot. You're thinking of the same one as I am. They're going to be a great success. They're going to sell like hotcakes.
Oh.
Hot cakes, I would say.
No pies.
I don't know any. Well, if someone says hot pies, I would think, oh, that's how they say it. But I would always say they're selling like hotcakes. That's how I say. So
Here we also have like the same expression.
great. I'd like to have some hotcakes right now, actually. So I've got some porridge left to eat, but haven't finished my breakfast yet. 6 letters then. And you've done this one before, Igor, but never mind. See if you remember. Give it a couple of seconds if you know straight away, and let the others see if they get it. You should take blank of what she's saying.
Attention.
Now, let's see if that fits, because there's some problem here. You should, that's advice or recommendation, you should take attention to what she is saying. I'm going to put 2 question marks. That means I'm not sure about this sentence. So what's the problem with it? You should take attention to what she is saying. Do you take attention? You don't take notes to what she is saying. You take notes of what she is saying. You take notes of what she is saying. So, take attention is not good. What do you do with attention? You pay attention to something. Pay attention. Pay attention. So we don't have pay, we have take. So we have to throw out attention. You should take... We can't say notes, because notes... We take notes about or of something.
How
Not
many
to.
letters? How many letters?
I don't know, but it... Well, I do know, but it's 6 letters. If you take care of what she's saying, then it's a bit strange, the meaning. If you can take care of a job, you can take care of something, take care of some children, but can you take care of what she's saying? Difficult. So not care. Take... It's near notes. It's similar to notes. Victoria, are you trying to speak, or are you just making some noise?
No, I opened another window, sorry.
Okay, no problem. If you know the answer, you can unmute, even if it's noisy, and just say an answer. That's fine. But otherwise, just keep yourself muted a while. So, not notes, but another form of note to make another word, 6 letters. You should take of what she says. Take notice. Good. Take notice of what she says. So Igor, you can get this one straight away if you remember. 4 letters. He came down blank the flu. He came down blank the flu. He was okay the other day.
Watch out.
He came out with the flu.
Watch out.
4 letters I want. He came down blank the flu. He came down with the flu. Good, Hazel. He came down with the flu. It means he caught the flu and started suffering from flu. Suffering with the flu. Okay. 4 letters. She blank to be poor, but now she's rich. She blank to be poor, but now she's rich.
Use.
She used to be poor. Notice that when you say used to, you don't say used with a d at the end because of the t at the afterwards. Used to. She used to be poor. Used to be. It sounds almost like used to. Used to. She used to be poor, but now she's rich. 5 letters. I was just blank asleep when you called.
Take.
About.
5 letters. I was just about asleep when you called. Yeah, about is good. 3 letters.
Get.
Haha, maybe it is. Let me read the sentence first. You would not have failed the exam if you blank studied.
Has.
If you had studied. What's the tense there, Igor? The name of that tense, please. You would not have failed the exam if you had studied.
Past tense. Past
It's a past something.
participle.
It is not a past participle. Past participle is a 3rd form. It is
Perfect.
if you had studied. Yes, past perfect. Now, what is the name of this whole sentence? What is the structure of this whole sentence called? You would
Conditional?
not have failed the exam. Yes, it's a kind of conditional. Which one is it? You would not have failed the exam if you had studied.
Hypothetical, I don't know.
Is it the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd? Oh, which is which?
3rd.
First.
And we say 3rd like a bird. So you just have to say 3rd, not 3rd like chair, but 3rd like a bird. It's a 3rd conditional. Yeah, it's good. So, 5-letter word now. Soldiers must always blank out their orders. A phrasal verb. Follow out, no. 5 letters. Soldiers must always blank out their orders.
Find.
Sorry, what was that one?
Find.
Find out their orders. Well, I don't think soldiers have to find out what their orders are, because
Carry.
they are told what their orders are, and they have no problem finding out what they are. So they don't need to discover them, they carry them out. Carry out means, formally, what's the verb in formal language? What's the verb instead of carry out order?
Perform. Execute.
Execute, yes, or carry out is to do something, like, so here it would be to
Continue.
execute.
Keep doing.
Fulfill.
Fulfill is the best so far. Fulfill, yes, is better. So each sentence has its own better word, I think. So great work. So now we've got just a few first letters. V for victory we're on now. To disappear. Hey, he was here just now, but he's disappeared. V.
Vanished.
Vanished. Now, can you fill in the gap? He just simply vanished. Vanished. Can you say that, Igor? Vanished.
Vanished. Vanished.
Okay, here's an expression. Do you know this expression? He just simply vanished into blink, blink, blank, blank. Into the dark. He disappeared into the dark, into the air, but into 4 letters, air.
Into thin air.
Into thin air, yes. He disappeared into thin air. Okay, now I'm looking for a P word. Would anyone like a P? Here's one. It's a child in school.
Pupil.
A pupil, yes. What other meaning could that word pupil refer to?
On eye.
Yes.
Pupil or on eye.
Okay, an R word now. To have a high opinion of somebody.
To have what?
A very high opinion of someone. Somebody.
How many letters?
I don't know, quite a lot. Less than 30.
What letter is the first?
The first letter is an R. To have a high opinion of somebody.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
No.
Great.
What was your word there? Rate? Right? What? Respectable? But I want a noun. What's the noun? With the greatest of... What's the noun? With the greatest of... Noun for respectable. What is the noun for respectable? I don't mean respectability. A simpler noun. Respect, yes. Okay, an A word now. Beginning with A. To try something. Give it a try. To try something. A word. He failed at the first, but then he succeeded. It was good that he gave it a try. If at first you don't succeed, try again. But unfortunately, he failed at the first. How do you spell it, Ronald? Attempt, yes. Attempt. Okay, 3. Another A word. The list of topics to be discussed at a meeting.
Can you repeat?
So the list of topics. Yeah. Now, sometimes people don't tell us what they really want to do and their real reasons for doing things, and we sometimes suspect politicians of having a agenda. What's my word here? Something which we think they're not telling us as the reason for them doing something. A hidden agenda. That's right, a hidden agenda. A P word now just means a parcel. I'm going downstairs because I need to sign for the delivery of a P kind of parcel. used with software. You don't buy a software parcel, you buy a software what?
Program.
Yeah, but a word which is like parcel, it means it's not bespoke software, it's a packet, but it's not packet, it's packet is a good package, yes. Packet is a word which is an answer to my first question, but package is a software package, not a software packet. A little packet of information, maybe. Packeting and package. Okay, D, a D word. A section of a large organisation. I want you to take this down to the accounts. Accounts. How do you say the word?
Department. Department.
Too many syllables, Igor. Department. Department.
Yes. Department.
Yeah, good. Right, so now a multiple choice question for you to finish off. Keep it under your hat. Keep it under your hat, please. Does it mean A, think about it, because under your hat is your brain, so think about it, or B, hide it, or because nobody can see it. If it's put under your hat, you could go onto the ship with a gun under your hat and nobody, or a camera, and nobody would see it. Or C, don't tell anyone.
B.
B. I think it's B.
Hide it. If I say, hey, just keep it under your hat, it means A, think about it, or B, hide it, or C, don't tell anyone. Shh. It's
Secret.
C.
Keep the secret.
Keep it a secret. Keep it under your hat. Don't tell anyone. Okay, thank you then. I need to go and speak to somebody, so see you again in an hour, I hope.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Leo.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Is that Bob? Yeah, just coming.